Lombardo from the Fan-Sided app.
Blog, I think, yeah.
The Fan-Sided blog. He did an interview, and he said that a former GM he spoke to, anonymous GM, which are always good. A former NFL GM said, Aaron's selfish. Teammates don't like him. Coaches don't like him. It's all about Aaron. Whoa. Then Lombardo, at Matt Lombardo NFL tweets, there's no precedent for an MVP being traded next year. Might Packers do it with Aaron Rodgers? This week's Fan-Sided national column. Okay, so maybe Lombardo spoke to a GM. He's saying he is and said Aaron's selfish. Players hate him. Coaches hate him. Everything like that. We've heard the very, very different story. So what GM do you think that is? Is that Gutekunst? Is that the GM? Whoa. Or is this a retired GM who was around 15, 20 years ago who heard the narrative about Aaron from a couple people way back in the day before Aaron decided to ever speak about anything and said he'll just kill him with indifference by not answering anybody's stories about him? Is that what that is, or is that somebody for real? And there's a lot of reports coming out from Moz and this guy, and it's like this could blow up in any direction, and I have no idea what's going to happen with it.
Could Aaron just put an end to all this and come out and maybe tell his side?
Probably, but
yeah, he could.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers, kill him with indifference.
Yeah,
that's right. Like literally
that's his style.
That's his style. If I come out and answer everything, I think I don't know if he told us this directly or this was just our takeaway. He basically said, I'll kill him with indifference. If I came out and answered everything, then my entire life, he said, would be answering people just making up false things about him, which, by the way, I respect. I would have never been able to do that. If I heard some of the things that were being said that were trying to, paint an image about me that I knew wasn't correct, and a lot of my close friends knew wasn't correct and everything like that, I think I would not have the discipline to not say anything and see the bigger picture like he potentially does and not want to get into the drama of it. But that was kind of his thing. And with this whole situation blowing up, I don't know if Aaron or Green Bay ever expected it to blow up. So I don't know if Aaron or Green Bay have any idea how this is going to go. And I wonder if they don't even care about the public's opinion right now because they don't know what's going to happen, either side, except for Mark Murphy, who, he's a complicated fellow.
Well, and I think at this point, like anytime I'll see something new, you just have to take it with a grain of salt because if you had, now's a good time.
The Glazer yesterday, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I was getting attacked yesterday for what Glazer said on this show.
Right.
Why?
Glazer was getting attacked. I was getting attacked.
But why would you?
I don't know. So I was like, James Jones said it on NFL Network, said it on The Herd, said it on my show as well. And AJ said it on my show as well. The other side of this whole thing, Jay Glazer's just telling you, are they going to say something like he's a complicated fellow and then say, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I want to be back, which I think was a pretty common sense take on the entire thing. Yeah. But he also knows more people, you would think. So who knows what he's hearing? Who knows that whole thing? But Packers fans were not happy with him saying that, especially after James Jones and AJ Hawk said it is mendable and everything like that. This is a wild scenario. It's big. This is a big scenario.
I think the main difference with what Glazer said was it's not fixed. Like James Jones, AJ, John Kuhn, all those guys said it's fixable, but it's not fixed yet. So until it is fixed, Aaron may still want out.
Okay, let's get to a break.
Yeah, I agree. I think both things can be true. He could want out right now and things could still be fixable.
Well, that's why I was so confused about everybody's take on Glazer. Because they were talking about how James Jones and A.J. Hawk and Kuhn said it's fixable. And then Jay Glazer, the big take is he still wants out or whatever. It's like, well, if they're saying it's fixable, it means what? It's not fixed yet. So if he's saying he still wants out, well, until it's fixed, right, they're probably both going to still be in their corners.
Yeah.
But people didn't want to hear, hey, bury Jay Glazer. And I took some ricochet shots as well.
That's ridiculous.
I had a rough day when hearing it.
Don't forget #Jay knew. Yeah. Okay?
He did.
Yeah.
He told us about this whole thing like 5 hours before it broke on Shefty. We had to sit there. Do you remember the whole show?
It was miserable.
Insane.
It was miserable.
We had to sit on that the whole show.
Talking about the draft.
Well, then we also had to, because at that point, #Jay knew.
Oh, yeah.
But I think Jay called us and told us that just to flex, by the way, immediately afterwards. Yeah. Like, hey, you remember that little game you guys played last night? No, you didn't. Yeah, you did that whole thing. Yeah, how about this? 5 hours from now, something's going to break.
Yes, I do.
And then and then basically just hanging up. Yeah. By the way, just hanging up and then going good luck out there. And then all of a sudden, Schefter's like, Aaron Rodgers wants out of the Green Bay. He has told teammates more on this and this and this. We just settled. It's been It's been quite a story here as this thing has evolved, and nobody knows how it'll end. But if you're a Green Bay Packers fan, hey, go, love, go. Go, love, go. Go, love, go. Go, love, go. For now.
For now.
Until it gets fixed, which everybody's saying is possible.